I live in a very noisy place. I like observatory, but I'm at a crossroads. There are days where I wake up and I love the peace. I love the quiet. But I'm so used to quiet from back home that here I live right by the main road. So whenever there's noise, it's like cars and the whinging people, or drunk couples, or the police, maybe even the ambulance. Fire trucks are very common here. Fires are always happening because of how dry the air is, and then of course friction and wind. It's a whole physics thing. But I'm yet to get used to that. On top of the fact that I live with people, I'd say the noise levels are like 6 out of 10. It's not bad, I don't hate it, I just do think I would move definitely to a more quieter place. Somewhere where I could actually hear my thoughts. Haven't heard my thoughts in a long time. Haven't written something other than in my Bible study journal in a long time. I don't write anymore. And in fact, on that topic of writing, I don't even think I like writing anymore. As of late, everything I've ever written is almost like it's been mocked or ridiculed or belittled in my face. Whether the person is saying it to me or they're mentioning it to someone else, but whatever the case, they speak about a script or an essay or something that's been written and it's not exactly favored. And I don't need it to be favored, don't get me wrong, it's just in my head, it's like the least you could do is acknowledge that it's real and exists and has value. I don't need it to be important to you, just like this video for instance. Who's even gonna see this video? This video is of no importance. Like, yeah, I might put it in my archival of many videos before this one. What are the chances that I put it out onto the internet? What will it even do for me? I don't need you to value anything that I put out. In fact, nothing that I put out is of any value. I'd say it's for me. But it's different when you're doing it for people with an intention and a target. And people look at it and go, what is this? We hate this. What do you even say to that? What do you even say to a person who's obviously not even noticing your hard work? And even if they are, but they're just not really giving it the same kind of perspective that you're giving it, of course, because you wrote it. But I mean, what am I even saying right now? This is exactly what I'm saying. How did we get here? Yeah, I don't know. So, well, beyond that thought, I have 4 more days till I go back home. I'm so excited and just ready to go back home, not because I hate it here, but because I'm ready to go back home. I'm ready to see my family again. I'm ready to be in an environment that I'm familiar with, one that I grew up in, one that I am so easy to like settle into. It's almost like reading a book you've read before, twice, maybe 3 times, maybe 4. You've read it before, so you know how it goes, and you don't exactly react the same way. Probably you pick up on new things, and that's what home feels like for me. feels like a place that I know, but I'm constantly finding new things and experiencing new sides of it. And I guess you could say the same about where I'm living now, but it's not the same. Home is familiar. Home feels like a dream. Home's like deja vu, but in real life. It's not in the head. It's not a thought. It's not a vision. It's real. And I can't wait to go back home. Just be in the arms of my mom. Hearing my dad's voice. I just want to be in the presence of my family. And I hold them dear in my heart. Not only because I've been praying for them, but I just miss them so much that everything here feels foreign. At times I wonder if I ever even made it here, and that actually I'm just living in my imagination and I'm not really in Cape Town. What if maybe I was imagining it all along? What if maybe I'm not even here? I'm latched into a computer that has wires coming from my ears and brain, and they're feeding me information telling me that I'm in Cape Town and that I'm studying when really I'm not. I'm back home sleeping in my bed, and some scientists are trying to trick me into believing that I am here. And not to say that it'd be a simulation, no, but it'd be like a dream that's happening, and that one day I'll just wake up and notice that it was all never happening for real. But beyond that, I come here and I feel like I haven't really made a solid connection. And I want to say connection, not friend, because a connection is not like a friend. A friend is someone you're familiar with. I have many of those. I have so many of those, I can't even count them all. But I'm talking about a connection, something deep, something irreplaceable, something that is beyond all forms of understanding, all forms of imagination. What is a connection? Is it literal? Is it physical? Is it emotional? Is it mental? I think for me it's in all spheres, but beyond the fact, I don't feel like I've made any of that kind in this realm, at least. Or rather in this waking life. Doesn't feel like I even made any form of connection that is not only stable, but that has weight. I think about things like, okay, yes, I might be trying to, how could I word this, live as I'm called to. Yeah, that's the best way. Although I am trying to live as I'm called, I feel like that has caused me to be so distant and almost like not understood. And a lot of people say that, like, I am not understood, nobody gets me. I don't think anybody ever gets anyone. I think it's you who creates a space in your mind that feeds into that idea of nobody gets me, and then nobody gets you for real. Because it all starts in the mind. I don't think nobody gets me, I just think I haven't allowed myself to really sink in to that. And in a lot of ways it makes me feel isolated. It's almost like an isolation I chose for myself. I decided that one day I was just gonna live according to the Spirit, and now I am paying the price. I guess when Jesus says, carry your cross with him and leave all of everything behind, and just know that if you follow him you'll be persecuted, that it's pretty much real. Because then people can sense that you're doing something different compared to them, and they aren't comfortable with that, so you're not included in a lot of other things. And I guess it adds to the fact that already I kind of haven't even been engaging socially. And not socially, but in real life, talking about online. Just like removing myself in that presence for my own benefit, but beyond that, it has definitely had an impact. I think I'm just ready to go back home. I don't know, I constantly think about this, and I think this is maybe like the third time today that I'm thinking about how I feel like I have created a wall between me and real life. But I'm not upset about it. I'm more like spectating. It's like a spectacle. I'm curious as to how that even came about. But in fact, I know how. I just wonder if that's what it's gonna be like forever. I don't know. The first time you learn how to swim properly, that first breath, that first thought, the first time you can remember in your past when you began to remember things, and memory was not a concept but became a real thing. Something like that, something unheard of that you're now experiencing. Almost like Sonder, but for everyday things. Like I knew it would happen, but I didn't realize it would happen in a social aspect. In fact, it feels almost like lifting in the spirit, but in the physical, it looks gloomy and sad. And in fact, I'm looking outside now and it's starting to rain. The winds here are crazy. The sky, what sun? Hasn't even been sun for maybe the past 8 days. I don't remember the last time I saw the sun. Well, I ended up going on a tangent. The same tangent that I've been warned about. Apparently, I tend to go against the grain. Apparently, I don't fit the mold. I don't think anyone does, but I'm talking about me because I'm talking about me because this is my video. But I guess I don't fit the frame. I don't think I ever will. Do you think I'll fit the frame? No. I don't think anyone fits the frame. I think we try to, but I don't think we can. Not literally, anyway. I'm gonna get back to work. I have a feeling I might not get back to work, but I'm gonna try to get back to work. And maybe, just maybe you'll get to see this video. I don't know.